Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the fact that I actually managed to do it, right? I actually managed to hit the world record and get myself Arbiter. As you can see, I unlocked the Romanto missions, I unlocked the Mercs missions. Arbiter missions are pretty much done. Now, if you wanna see my whole last push, last attempt, the very last few things that I had to do for getting that, you can check my channel. There's gonna be a live stream I actually did yesterday, about like 4 hours of a stream where I did the final push, doing the last piece of arena, the last things, the dungeons and whatnot. Now, what I managed to do is I actually managed to hit it, right? I actually managed to hit the world record. What I mean by that is the fact that I managed to do it in 27 days, right? We are on day 28 today because obviously I did it yesterday, but I did not, break the world record. I did not get a new world record, that was my goal, to do it in 26 days. However, I managed to match it with 27 days. Pretty much, I still want to call it, world record for getting Arbiter with the different starter, with the one that we can currently use. And that was using Tolin Foulbeard, right? The world record holder was and is actually Vulcan. He managed to do it in 27 days, getting Arbiter. He had the promo code for Supreme Gaelic because that's the one that was available back in the day. So I pretty much matched the world record, and I'm really excited about it. I didn't have to completely break everything. Still have some gems left, so that's pretty cool. Now, obviously, let me show you what I've been using, right? It was obviously Tolin, built in some stuff in there. I'm not going to go too much, I guess, in people's builds, because I do plan to make videos for the next following days for the 4 dungeons and the teams that I choose to beat stages 20, because those are kind of like the key things that you really need in order to get Arbiter, is to have stages 20 of the 4 main dungeons on farm. So obviously the main team was Tolin, which was the promo code, Deacon, part of the starter link, Vudges, part of the starter link, Taguar, part of the starter link, then Uncommon Armiger, right? Armiger was still king, really amazing. Mordecai actually just used for the Spider 20, but I don't really think I needed him, right? I'm still gonna build up. This is one of the things that I have to do, even though I said like, oh, that's it, I'm done, I'm not gonna play it. I'm still gonna have to build. Hopefully I saved her unless I fed her again by accident. I need to give myself a Zephyr Sniper, right? So because I want to do the Spider on 20 by using this Uncommon as the tank, but it might be difficult with Tolin bringing wrong elements. So you know what, judging on the way that it worked, this team might actually work even without, right, on Spider, it might work even without Mordecai, because Mordecai, you can see in yesterday's stream, and you're gonna see my video that I'm gonna be doing later next week, that Mordecai actually didn't bring that much, as in he puts the buns, but I kill the Spiderlings with Tolin, so it wasn't quite what was needed. But yeah, the other ones that were really helpful, like Satyr, right? I got my Satyr to 6-star for the sake of the Ascent, a Spirit Champ mission, but you don't really need him, right? If you have some other option, getting Satyr and using him at 5-star level 50, he's gonna be huge, and he was really helpful because of the decreased speed and 4 hitter for the sake of Fire Knight, right? Let me just show you the team over there, I guess, since we're talking about it. So Fire Knight stage 20 team was this: Deacon, Tolin, Taguar, and the 2 uncommons, Armiger and Satyr. Again, I'm gonna have a specific video on it coming. Then the other one for Dragon was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Again, does not have to be Mordecai. This one can be Armiger, can be Madame, can be whoever you want. If you still have Eleanor will slot in well over here, because she would bring some poison, some burns and stuff like that. But again, pretty much free champs. For Ice Golem, which I hate this dungeon, it's pretty much this team with Madame Ceres, because having that decreased attack is pretty clutch on the boss part, because the retaliation that can happen is just obscene. Again, I'm gonna talk more once I do the dedicated video for Ice Golem and explain, show my presets and all that. Over here, now I just want to go in quick go through them. When it comes to Sand Devil, I haven't touched it. Phantom Shogun, I have not touched it. Then Kurosa Dungeon Vet, I just got to stage 10 and that's it. I stopped, didn't do much. For Minnow, I'm obviously farming it. I think he could even solo it in lifesteal, but I'm just Deacon, Tolin, and whoever needs to be farmed for stage 15. It works just fine. Most of these keeps I got pretty high, right? Stage 20 on this one, stage 20 on the Arcane. I think the Spirit Keep was like 17, 18 for Magic Keep, and Force Keep was 20. And Iron Twins, I barely did, right? I didn't really focus. When it comes to the arena, this is one of the most painful things, right? The arena was a massive pain in the backside, and this is the thing that makes what I did, right, or like what Vulcan did as the, our world records, and pretty much the attempt or like the push that it takes you to get Arbiter. The arena is the one that makes it not be realistic to do it in like 27 days or 30 days, right? Realistically, everybody can get, with those starter links, with the good promo codes and stuff, and with a little bit of knowledge of building the right champs, I think everybody should be able to get Arbiter in like let's say 50 to 60 days, right? Just, you know, normal playing, not spamming arena, because the number one issue is getting the arena and getting the gold medals, right? This is insane. I had a timer on my phone, same as Vulcan did, had a timer on my phone that played every 15 minutes. It was ringing. I would come, refresh, see any single, you know, any one-man defense or easy fight I can do. If not, just come back to it later, and that's extremely painful, and that's not a fun experience, honestly. From that point of view, they really need to change arena, because arena should not be I'm getting there, I cannot find anything. As soon as you start switching, this is the reality, as soon as you go from silver 4 to gold 1, that's it, it's game over. You kind of want to be in gold because that's the best way to farm gold medals, that's where you need them. But as soon as you switch from silver to gold, 99% of fights you cannot even touch, right? And that's a problem. While in silver 4 you can try and do maybe half of them or a little bit more, and that's just a broken system, right? So because of that, Arbiter is a little bit difficult to get, just you know, as a normal casual player. I've even been doing live arena because I really needed those rewards, right? Little bit of chicken, little bit of gems, really helpful. Some of these chests every day was pretty good. So it's kind of like, you know, I was pushing, I was doing a little bit of everything, and it was really interesting. Then over here I got to bronze 2. I'm just trying to see if I can just stay there. If not, you know, I'm not really gonna care because I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done with this for a while. Then what else? Oh yeah, for clan boss, I actually had this team done in the end, right? Just throw them together. It's not a specific speed tune. It's not a specific well-established team. It's just my best champs, that War Master, gave them the best possible builds, threw them in there, and I did between 20 and 25 million. I think more closer to that 25 million on Void, but on Affinity, I think it's kind of like, you know, a 2-key Nightmare, which is a pretty respectable amount of damage that I actually got. Hydra, I could actually do one of these chests, right? Pretty much between what's his name, Mordecai and Husk. It's you can get the first chest. Or if you don't have Husk, for example, you can use Jizzo. I just fed mine. You just have to put the HP burns with Mordecai, provoke the Head of Decay, right? I don't remember which one this is. I think it's this one, or is it that one? The one that does the clans, right? Just provoke that one always, and then the bunch should do the job and get yourself a little bit of damage. Then for Chimera, it's actually pretty fun. I actually kind of enjoyed Chimera. Look at this damage. Even though it's like, yeah, the baby stages, it's still really fun. It's really cool because, you know what, you get yourself some more of the clan gold, some more other rewards. It's pretty good, right? Chimera is definitely a win as an implementation from my point of view. It gives you, especially because of the clan gold. So I top chest over here, and then I think on normal I do about like a second chest, which is like around 4 to 5 million. What else? Doom Tower. Doom Tower actually beat whole of normal, right? I beat the whole of normal. It was pretty fun. This was the team that I was over here with Eleanor, again, which I fed, but obviously you can also try to use Armiger. It's just a bit tricky. With Armiger, you want to use the block revive on the boss when she's almost dead. High resist Tagwar is really the key over here to keep your team healed, to keep reviving them, and you should be able to do this. Then if we're talking about the other bosses, let me just show you. For the sake of the Magma, just my best team, right? Magma Dragon's pretty easy. For the Scarab, I pretty much went with the full team, but then my Vord just soloed it at the end because he self-shields. He was built in a Toxic set, right? And that was pretty easy. It was a slow fight, as you can see, but it got the job done, right? It got the job done. And then for the Nether Spider was pretty much this team, and then it was, did I keep one this time or not? No. It was this team and then a cleanser, right? Which was, what's his name? Gator. Just a random rare lizard. Let me show you which one I'm talking about that I pulled, but any cleanser can work, right? Let me see, where's Gator? There we go, right? So Gator has the cleanse on this one, just made Gator be the fastest in the team, and pretty much job done, right? Doom Tower was done. I started pushing a little bit of the hard one, but I kind of got stuck, right? It's getting harder and harder. I could maybe push a few more stages, but you know, it's a bit too difficult, so I kind of let it at this, and you know, got the pause. Then the last one for Siege, well, I just oh yeah, Curse City, I did a few stages, then I kind of stopped pushing. Like I could do a few more, but it's like, you know, you kind of get blocked by some stuff like this. If you don't have the Awakenings, which you can see I barely have, then you kind of get stuck. But you know what? It did help getting a few extra resources, arena refill, some more energy was pretty good. And then siege, obviously I didn't do much. I got one fight in, one win in, so I could get rewards, and I actually got some nice pieces, right? She got some pretty interesting pieces. Let me see, I think, yep, something on Deacon as well. So it's pretty helpful if you try to get some of these Pharaoh pieces, because, well, even if you don't complete the full set, just this one, right? You put one piece, if you get it itself for like an accessory, it's 40 accuracy just like that. It's huge, it's massive for like early game accounts. For masteries, you're gonna see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 people with full masteries, everybody else not much. And when it comes to the books, I'm really low, just have one more legendary tome because I kind of booked Tholin last. And I guess the conclusion is, for this challenge and for, like, you know, Tholin as a starter, the challenge is as difficult as I remember because of the fact that, you know, time used for arena boss, so time of like the keeps being open and having to use gems to unlock those. And then secondly, Tholin is actually really good, right? He is really good as a nuker, he's really good as a damage dealer, you know, pretty decent for boss killing. But if I would recommend somebody that, you know, somebody says, I really want to start playing Raid, who do I choose? I would personally still recommend people to go with Desert Queen code to get yourself to Hanorak, because to Hanorak still gonna be so much more helpful for the sake of overall progress, because again, increased speed, increased defense, AoE is massive, decreased attack that you can spray to make it AoE with block buffs, healing and decreased speed on the A1, then cleansing on this one, plus accuracy in all battles is huge early on, so I would still go with promo code Desert Queen. But this is my progress, right? I did it, I hit the world record, I matched Vulcan's one, and I guess I matched Vulcan's one, and I got the new world record for using Tholin as a starter instead of Supreme Gaelic, which is not available anymore, unfortunately. I wish it would still be available because I would have tried with him. But anyway, this is it. Thank you for watching. Like I said, keep an eye out on the channel because I'm going to be making a video the next few days on my Dragon 20, Ice Clone 20, Spider 20, and Fire Knight 20 teams, just to have, like, you know, an early game guide, because some people asked for it, so I can show that it can be done with just free to obtain champs. But thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next. And oh yeah, the future of the channel is going to be Godforge, for those of you who do not know, right? Starting 23rd of July and maybe even a few days before that, I'm going to be going all in on Godforge. I'm going to be posting as much Godforge content as I can. And hope you guys follow me along on that journey. Hope you're going to enjoy it and give Godforge a try once it goes into beta and global as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.